Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the first episode of Pokemon Ultra Moon Solo Pokemon Challenge. I'm not going to specify... I might as well. It's going to be in every other part. We're going to be trying to do the entire game with just Alolan Meowth. So we have a little bit of the tutorial stuff we got to run through with our starter for a little bit. Oh, that's louder than I expected. I'll lower that in post. We're gonna run through with our starter to at least get to the trainer's school, where we'll get Alolan Meowth. But so I'm just gonna cut ahead. I'm sure if you're watching this, you've already seen the opening to Ultra Moon. If not, this is the standard Professor preamble where it goes like, "Hey, we have Pokemon, and some use them for battling. You're gonna use them for battling." So we're just going to jump ahead past that. Oh, never mind, character creation. Which photo should I use for your passport? It's got my hair. I gotta go with it. So the name, and we're going to go with our usual name of Bard. Almost went Bardo, but it's fine. Bard's fine. Yep, we go by Bard. You don't get to name your rival in this game. So, I let everyone out here know you're on your way. And it kicks you in the head like a drop kick. Can't wait to see you in person. At least this part of the opening is slow. There is a lot of tutorial-esque things in this game. So, we are helping our mom move. Because we are moving to Alola, Melemele Island, if I remember correctly. And we get to see this facility. I'm sure it'll be important later. And this girl running away. Alright, while I'm in this cutscene, I'm gonna put that down. So that's closer to where I wanted the audio to be, not blasting our ears out. But this girl's bag just used some sort of barrier and seems to have helped her and saved her. So we can head into the rest of Ultra Moon. I may be glossing over story parts here and there. Oh wow, 3 months passed since that event? Okay. And that's just because, honestly, I'm kind of expecting you guys to have come into this with a bit of knowledge of this game, mainly because it's not going to be really focused on story too much. It's focused on the completion of it. Oh, hey look! There's a perfect starter Pokemon, Alolan Meowth. And I know there's at least one person in the game who agrees with me on that, but we won't see him for... I think he's on the 3rd island? Yeah. It has been a bit since I played through the story, which is kind of the other reason I wanted to do Ultra Moon. Just because it's been... Since I beat the whole game, probably about 1.5 years. Which actually isn't that long, considering how, we have Sword and Shield already, and they have, the expansions are fully out. As of 2 weeks ago or something like that. So it's actually kind of surprising that it was so recent, but I don't know, I really like Gen 7. The SOS mechanics are much better than what we have now for shiny hunting. Meow. And our Antonian Meowth, oh, sorry buddy, not who we're going with this time, will come and wake us up. Rawr. At least they're not going to attack us with Fury Swipes or something like that. We got Pikachu kind of watching over us in our Eevee bed sheets, but over there. It's a new coat rack. And I'll get your stuff. Not yet. Out like a light, weren't you? Ought to be full of energy by now. It's middle of the night. Obviously, you should be wide awake. I mean, yeah, but I want something that's a little familiar. So I might not go with a special Alolan, but I might go with an Alolan form. We're gonna meet some too. We're in the Alola region now. Beautiful islands everyone wants to visit. And yes, we just tried to do that. And no, we have to go turn around, walk right back, and try again to get our hat and bag. We're gonna get those on. And do the most important aspect of the game. Go back to sleep. I think it'll let me at this point. I am a little upset that it's going to be nighttime. I wanted to do this in Ultra Sun, but that one was much further along than my Ultra Moon file was at the time, so I'm like, I'll just reset that one. Look ready for anything. Careful walking through the tall grass. Why don't you head towards Iki Town and see what you discover? I guess there would normally be a path that's safe to travel to there. If we go back into our room, we can always... I think, oh wait. Oh, okay, yeah, we can. Activate on your... Like you hit A for your bed and... Meowth is having none of that. Literally just woke you up. You went right back to bed. Cannot have that. Cute little animation and gives us an awakening. You don't really need that awakening, but I like the little cutscene, so I try to do it at the beginning of each playthrough. I don't know if it restocks each day because I know there are other events that you can do every single day. I think. Late in the game, your mom actually has one. I think she hands you a Pokeball or something. We won't really need to take advantage of that event, but... we're free to go, so let's head over to the right. Oh wait, never mind. I'm thinking backwards. We gotta go to the left to take this path out. And this path is the safe path to get to Iki Town. I think there's... oh, there is some grass. Can I hop over this fence? Oh. Alright. So, by heading to this grass, like all Pokemon trainers, you get attacked by a Pokemon. And since this is a normal thing in the world, I'm surprised no one has any complaints about it. But this is also going to serve as our chance to get our starter Pokemon. We have a choice between Rowlet, Litten, and Popplio. Personal favorite of them is Rowlet. Because I'm not going to wind up using the starter in this run, I think I'm going to go Litten. It is my least favorite of the three. And so it just seems like the best one to use. Even though it's going to cause me a little bit of issues towards the end of the game, and whenever we fight Hop. But Scared Spitless. It should be fine overall. I'm so glad that we happened to be walking by with the 3 Pokemon out of their Pokeballs so they could run over and help us. Because we don't do that in this region. We don't keep our Pokemon outside of Pokeballs. Litten and Popplio. Like I mentioned, we're going to be going with Litten. I don't know how much I've already cut out of this, but I am trying to make this a little more streamlined, so I apologize if some of what I say seems to get disjointed. Why don't you go ahead and choose one to keep as your partner, Litten. Rawr. Yep. At least this one is a lot faster for if you were going for a shiny starter than regular Sun and Moon. There's, I think it was like 2.5 minutes per reset on that one. This one's like maybe 30 seconds, 40 seconds. I didn't do much shiny hunting. Spent a while playing it for that, but it is still something I have in the back of my head. Would you like to give Litten a nickname? No. Litten's been added to your party. So, with Litten, we can kind of make our starting track. Here's a Pokeball for Litten, should feel nice and cozy. Right. He just said we are now able to do Pokemon battles, which, I mean, makes sense. Let's go say thank you to the Kahuna for giving us the starter. And he's up in Icky Town, where we were headed anyway. Someone really needs to drive a lawnmower right through this patch of grass. Solve the problem. Now everyone can get to the town without risk. Because I think the other path has a lot more grass than this one. So it is very much needed. Right, we're good to move again. And I think this is a forced encounter, but not 100% sure. I don't know if you can get through that grass without a fight. And Alolan Rattata. One I also debated doing for the run, but there is a trait of Meowth I like to the point that it makes it a lot more effective. I'm going to be cutting out basically every other wild battle. They all look roughly the same. Unless something big happens during it, I don't think it's super important to show. I'm going to try to show all trainer battles. That's going to be the goal. Because those ones, they have a lot more experience and they require a lot more thinking. So if we go right next to this, we can avoid being in grass while we get this potion. And potions are going to be very important for us, I'm sure. Oh. And we get to meet with this random trainer. Which reminds me of someone from the future. Is it Hop? Nah, they couldn't be the same. They're completely opposite. Litten, who we kept in our Pokeball for that walk, decides to come back out and talk to How. But at this point, How and us were the ones who were going to get picked. We were going to pick our starters. So because we ran into them early, we got our choice. And How picks Rowlet. Which is going to hurt me a little more because Rowlet is my personal favorite. Look at the little bow tie on him. So cute. And the professor is going to be the one taking care of Poplio. VR fights? Sure. Step in the ring, make sure Litten's up to it. And because we fought that one thing, he makes sure to heal us back up to full. I'm a little worried, not about this fight, but the next fight, because I am going to be doing my best to avoid trainers before reaching How for the second round. So out comes Rowlet. Finally can show off our Litten a little bit more than tackling a Rattata. So, Ember. You're given super effective move. He is given a not very effective move, Leafage, which he uses anyways. I think he has Peck and Leafage, so either like Peck would have been way better. But it doesn't matter, the fight is over. 2 Embers. I'm glad they do that in this region. Like, they give you the extra power just to knock him out quick. I am surprised at how many times I've actually lost a starter fight just because of bad luck. Like, they'll get a crit, or I'll just have missed. I guess I don't usually miss. Or they've used a defense curl or something to boost their defense. I don't remember it too well. But no, wait, it would have to be Growl to weaken my attack. I don't think any of them get. I guess Squirtle probably got defense curl or withdrawal. It's been a while since I did that, because I've been playing the newer games where they give you super effective abilities, super effective attacks. I want to get this item, not particularly worried about this fight. Like I said, I'm cutting them out. Alright, so we did see How go up into town, and that's where we're headed right now too, to go see the Kahuna. I'm sure he's just hanging out in town. That's how all mayors tend to be. I know it's not quite the same, but Close enough. We're here. Right here is Icky Town. And look at this doorway. It is the path up to worship Tapu Koko. Which I'm gonna murder a few names, my apologies. But the Kunaha wandered off without a word to anyone. Great. So we have to go track him down. Visit the ruins, Tapu Koko. Oh. Or we're not trapping down the Kahuna. I think it's only in the original. We're gonna go see Tapu Koko, or at least his ruins. Which is fine, that's pretty much where the only place we'd want to go is anyways. Everywhere else was blocked off earlier. Oh. Hello, Meowth. Hello, person with Meowth. Ah, so the Guardian is a fickle one. We may not actually get to see it when we're on our trip, but at least there's at least there is a chance that we will run into the starter. I mean, not the starter, the Tapu Koko, the deity. Oh, and it's the girl from that cutscene and talking to her bag. It's good to see she has successfully escaped. And the bag is a nice Pokemon. Gonna be floating across the bridge. Why don't you keep it in its Pokeball? This is what happens. 3 Spearows come to not even attack, just terrorize. Terrorize this purple cloud Pokemon, Cosmo. Or Nebby. I guess Nebby's easier. Oh, she looks so worried about it. Ah, who are you? Never mind me. You have to help it, please. Save Nebby. So we just gotta make our way to the center of the bridge to save Nebby. Spearow attacking it? I'm not a trainer, I can't. I guess that's why you don't have it in its Pokeball either. Play your Pokemon for you, so even if you had weakened yourself after the Howl fight, or the Howl fight did take a lot out of you somehow, she still gives you a full heal so that you can handle this fierce Spearow. I think it's level 3 or something like that. These sorts of random encounters, I'm gonna count them kinda like a trainer battle, so we will still be seeing them because they are a required fight. Ooh, Pursuit, just in case I wanted to switch to one of my non-existent other Pokemon. I'm glad it used Pursuit because we are Dark type. I think. I actually don't know if we're pure Fire right now or we're Fire Dark. Yeah, I don't know Litten well enough for it. Taking out Spearow. Decent attack boost. I mean, we're using special attack right now with our Ember, but I guess we could switch to tackle. And shave off one Spearow, but there's still more. And the attack may have damaged the bridge. You would think this would be a bigger worry. And let's see if I can get it lined up. Yeah, we are currently falling into the abyss, but the power of Pokemon keeps us perfectly fine. Look at that. We stumbled. We are now currently standing in the air. Anyways, let's take out the remaining Spearows and save Nebby. Take out your Pokemon. Cat versus birds. They'll be fine. Instead, you hugged the explosive device. There, see? That guy knows what to do. Tapu Koko flew right in, knocked them all out, done. And he flies off. Phew. Oh, thank goodness. You tried using your power again, didn't you? Oh, Nebby, you know what happened last time. You couldn't move for ages. I don't want to see you like that again. No, shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. I know you were trying to save me at that time. Couldn't help you in return. You. So that's in reference to the little cutscene we saw. And now we get to see a nice sparkling stone. Feels almost warm somehow. Please forgive me. Grateful to you for helping us out of that spot. Are you the kahuna? No. I'm Lily. I suppose the stone must belong to you. And we get the sparkling stone. It's got a pretty nice pattern on it, but don't tell anyone about this. I haven't seen Nebby. It's a secret. Into the bag, Nebby. Into the bag, Nebby is a very important part of the game. Sorry, I had to adjust slightly so you don't get the sun coming in from the windows behind my head. Where did we get attacked by a wild Pokemon or something? No, smashed, but can you see us back to town? Can you see us back to the... Okay, actually, I can't fault her for that. She did just get attacked on a bridge. Whereas, like, we only get attacked in the grass. So, clearly, she's got, like, a lure on or something. Just to get those Pokemon attacking her. So I can understand her want for protection on this area. Oh, you already met Lily. She's my assistant. Thought you were with the kahuna. Hala said he had something to attend to, so he left town on his own. Taking a little stroll up Mahalo Trail while waiting for the returns. And that's how you met our new neighbor. Just got to Alola yesterday, so help her find her way around. You're one of the professor's acquaintances. Nice to meet you. The kahuna is back. Kahuna Hala has returned. The Guardian's chosen one is back. So, we now know the kahuna is one of the strongest trainers in Alola. And I think that's the trend. All of the kahunas are going to be some of the strongest trainers in the regions. Similar to gym leaders and that sort of thing. Just caught up in the middle of some brawling Rockruff. For some reason, I thought I saw Tapu Koko flying. Nebby, stay in the bag. Why are you just... Like, it's a secret. No one's supposed to know about him. Here, let me take him out in the middle of town. That guy's just minding his own business, talking to... Yeah, that is definitely his talking animation. No, actually, what is that old guy doing in the background? Because he's not talking to anyone. You can see no one else. Is he singing a song or something? Oh, look, we get kind of a little more zoom in on him. I guess he's hearing some great music. That's all I can think of. Kind of just jamming out back there. But in any case, we have saved Lily and Nebby. And we have a lot more tutorials to go through. What did we get? We got a Pokedex. Looks a bit empty, but it's fine. You can record facts on Pokemon you meet. And a trainer's passport. This actually caused me some issues with a Nuzlocke I tried to do. So I'm like, oh, I'll base it off of the number in the passport. And, well, now I can see. But you don't get a passport till right now. Got 15 pages. We won't be filling them all. Started 11/11/2020, so at least now you know when I recorded this. I don't have that much to cut out of this one, so thank you guys for coming on out to the first episode of the Ultra Moon Alolan Meowth challenge. But there's no Alolan Meowth yet. Hopefully we fix that by the end of the next part. See you guys then.